I'm Dave Moore, and this is Crew Progress Report. I designed this so you could track your labor on every project through a timesheet, an automatic timesheet that tells you exactly where you stand on your labor versus how you ran your budget for labor. It starts by adding your employees into the workbook, into a master workbook. You put their their hourly wage, but also add the labor bump, so the actual cost the employee is costing you. This project has Superman, Batman, and Robin on it. You need a password to work any of these options up here. So you would hide the wages because your foreman's going to be working his timesheets off of the workbook. So you simply hide the wages, and this doesn't show it. He has to have a password to open it up. It starts, after you have that, on the startup page. You edit the page through a password. You add the job name, the supervisor, and your tasks. These codes show up on the timesheet as drop-down boxes. A day rate is 1 man for 9 hours. You add your tasks in, and the hours or the day rate for that project. So there's 3 on this project. I have 6 men on the polish. 3 men on the polish times 2 days. Okay, but it's a 3-day project because we got joints and we got spalls. Also, it's important to put your mobilization and travel, which includes trips to Home Depot. Anything that is not actually doing the work, you should have a bump for that, and you'll be really surprised that you aren't thinking right. There's a lot more time spent on that than you know. Over here, you put the whatever the system is, and down here, you put what you think the average cost of the crew is, or what you allotted in your bid. Over here is an embedded project manager, owner, whatever. This email can't be changed. You can add a payroll email here as a pinned email also. Then you can add as all 5 more here for others that should see the workbook. Now all these, the name and the supervisor, all went to the timesheets. So a supervisor would fill out the times. Over here, you'd put the codes. You can see the drop-down boxes. It's really simple. You calculated how much they would accomplish that day on whatever task, and the workbook automatically calculates after they put their actual if they are ahead or behind or right at the percentage of work that needed to be accomplished for the hours that were bid for that task. This up here shows that our crew is in the green. It would be red if it was if you were over-labored on it, if you'd underbid your labor bump. We have $290 in for our labor bump, and our crew's costing us $274.23. So you go through and you fill out the timesheets with the tasks. Also has a place to fill in, for the foreman to fill in the weather. This is important later on if you did an epoxy job or something and something goes wrong. You're searching for answers. There might have been some bad weather or bad temperatures. Then down here you can put down other information, even change order information. So after this is filled out daily, you get a report that tells you this job is finished. The red boxes mean there's something wrong with the labor versus what you bid. Now the overall score is that only 80% of the labor that was bid was used to complete 100% of the project. So it's a perpetual timesheet. So after, you can do this on a laptop or a pad that has Windows, but you can also send it up to Google Drive and Sheets. This is a send daily email, and what would happen if when the foreman filled out his daily timesheet, he'd bump this and it would automatically send an email to all the people you put on the startup page. If you hit this new week, this resets all the timesheets. The names stay on there, but changes all the dates on the timesheets to the next week. You can keep doing that until forever, really. There's no stop to it unless time stops. The previous totals show up here after you hit the new week, so that your quantities are saved here. The changing week ending date is you change it to the last day of any week, a Sunday, and it'll set all the timesheets accordingly Monday through Sunday. Now you can upload the timesheet to Google Drive. It all works on Google Drive through Google Sheets. Everything is on Google Sheets also. Got all the timesheets. So the foreman can actually fill it out with his phone. It's still loading. There it is. He can fill all the timesheets out with his phone through Google Sheets and Drive. You can see here, after it focuses, I have the workbook on my phone. Okay, and it's fully functional on the phone. It'll even give the CPR report. It won't send the email, but you'll be able to view this on Google Sheets as a whole. So if you'd be interested in having a copy, get a hold of me, Dave at matchpatchpro.com, and I can set you up. It'll tell you, it'll help your bidding, and it'll also keep your employees in line with what you calculated they should get done per day. Thank you.